Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Excellence Group in Transat webinar today. Today we have two presentations, one from Transat and one from Excellence Group. Before we get started, just a few housekeeping things. There is a chat box on the top of your screen. At any time, if you have any technical questions or if you have any questions for our speakers, please type them there. The speakers will be answering the questions at the end of the webinar, but we'd like to encourage you to ask questions at any time. Just a quick note, can everybody hear me okay? Can you type something in the chat box? Okay, so, yeah, great. Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So right now, I'd like to introduce Dan Pryor from Transat. He's the sales manager for Ontario and Atlantic Canada. Dan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Thanks for having us on in partnership today.
Great. Okay, Dan, when you're ready, please feel free to start your presentation. And again, I'd like to encourage people to ask questions at any time in the chat box, and Dan will answer them at the end of the presentation.
Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen. I'll put it into presentation mode. So again, thanks very much. Happy to be on and just give you a quick update on Transat. I think most of you on the line, you're familiar with Transat, but really what we want to do here is focus our relationship with Excellence Group Hotels and Resorts. And I'll take care of just updating you on the Transat information, and then I'm going to pass it over to Anna Alvarez, who's the Business Development Representative at Excellence Group. So Anna, thanks for joining us as well today. Okay, so without further ado, just to highlight again, if you're not familiar with Transat, just remember that Transat Holidays is the ground operator for the airline Air Transat. So of course, the packages that we create to over 62 different Sun, Europe, and US destinations, we're building that land product. And again, in partnership with a company like Excellence, to combine that with the Air Transat flights for your clients. Okay, so just to touch first on the award-winning airline that we operate with Air Transat. Of course, we do have the complimentary baggage allowance. Okay, so keep that in mind. 40-kilo baggage, a little bit more depending on Europe, but today we're going to focus on South since we're here with Excellence. If you're not aware, we actually went through a multi-million-dollar refurbishment of our aircraft about 2 years ago. And between flying with our Airbus A330s, our A310s, and our Boeing 737s, we have a completely up-to-date in-flight experience. So everything from leather, Italian leather seats, seat back entertainment on the A330s. Your clients will actually have the flat screen in-seat entertainment, but we've actually just launched a new application as well. So when flying with the A310 or the 737, where you don't have the in-seat entertainment, we know that most clients are traveling with tablets, with mobile devices, and it's as easy as downloading our app prior to travel. And the clients will have access to our in-flight entertainment, so they can watch the movies and TV shows and listen to the broadcasts and so on right through their mobile devices. So that's something that we've also introduced in the last year, and most recently onto the 737s. As I mentioned, direct flights to over 62 destinations as well. So award-winning airline. Every year we continue to win awards through Consumer Choice Awards, Skytrax. We are an award-winning airline for our in-flight service as well as our safety record. Okay, so we like to think that our clients are traveling happy. So as I mentioned, with the in-flight entertainment, you can see that picture on the top right where we do have the seat back entertainment. But just remember, depending on the configuration of the aircraft that your clients are going to be on, with the A330, 310, we do also offer the club class upgrade, and those seats go very quickly. So where we've got the 12 seats that are there, keep in mind that they do sell out, our J class as we call it. Okay, and with that club class, Any client upgrading to the club class, they're getting the complimentary seat selection, obviously more legroom, priority check-ins at select airports, priority boarding and baggage handling, of course, extra baggage allowance, and the VIP treatment while they're in that cabin. But if they have sold out, and clients are flying on the economy, which is still exceptional for its service, legroom, and in-flight meals and so on, there is the option plus that you can be adding onto your client's flight. And I recommend that for anyone. For $89 round trip, the option plus is going to give them some of those features that club class clients will be getting. Things like the seat selection, the priority check-in, the extra baggage allowance of 10 kilos, priority boarding, some in-flight perks there, and priority baggage handling. So they're actually getting their priority baggage as well. So we always say that sell that option plus to your clients. It's $89, it's commissionable, and it's something that you should be adding to every file for your clients. Okay, so I just want to touch on the product differentiation. So this is something that Transat pioneered. We were the first to actually offer collections, and I know many others have followed, but we still stick by not only segmenting our market types and the different types of clients. As we know, there's single travelers, there's adults only, we've got clients looking for a luxury experience, clients traveling with families. So when we built these collections, the one thing that we continue to do is ensure that, yes, you are going to buy a collection, but you're going to get the added bonuses of that collection. So again, where some of our competition have tried to segment market types as well, you're not getting anything extra. And that's what I'm going to focus today on. In conjunction with where we have our excellence resorts, our finest and our beloved hotel through excellence resorts, we actually have these resorts under some of these various collections. So I just really wanted to touch first on the fact that we have the collections. If you're not familiar, you'll find them in the brochure. Every section will be listed. If you have the brochure there in front of you, page 18, for example, you have our luxury collection. We'll list all of the hotels that are under that luxury collection. The family collection is actually very useful, page 26, where we list all the different resorts under that family collection. So it's really here to make it easier for you to offer those excellence products to your client depending on their segment, what they're looking for, how they're traveling. So let's start first with the luxury collection. Really, we say this is for that luxury client looking for that VIP experience. Okay, we have 26 resorts included. With under excellence groups, we actually have the Excellence Playa Mujeres in Cancun on page 280, and the Excellence Riviera Cancun Riviera Maya on page 324. So those are two hotels that are going to be under our luxury collection. Okay, when clients book a luxury collection package, they're getting free access to VIP lounges at select airports. So if they're flying out of Toronto, they'll have that VIP lounge access. Free upgrade to Option Plus on board Air Transat. So I briefly touched on Option Plus. Well, if your clients are booking luxury collection, they're going to be getting that included in their package. So you get private round trip transfers between the airport and the resort. And when we say private, that is when they arrive, our rep is there with the sign with your client's name, and they're actually escorting them to a private car, and they're doing a private direct transfer. They're not getting onto that coach with everyone else and doing stops at 3 and 4 different resorts before they get to their excellence Playa Mujeres, for example. They have unlimited gourmet dining and in-room amenities and special services, and they'll all be listed, of course, under the luxury collection or to that actual resort itself. So things like robes in the room, beach towels in the room, the a la carte restaurants are unlimited. So we're really trying to create that VIP luxury experience. And as I said, clients wanting that little bit more, they're getting these inclusions. Now, one thing that we've really been trying to push with the luxury collection is, don't think it's just the VIP. Like, every one of your clients should be a VIP, and they should at least be made to feel like a VIP. So I always say, you know, if clients are looking for products, start with the luxury collection product. Sell them the fact that they're getting the option plus, and again, run through and tell them, like, what if I told you you have priority check-in and priority baggage and priority boarding? These are all things that make that VIP experience, take it to that VIP level. So start with the luxury collection product and then work backwards if you have to. So this is where I say is your start with the client when you're offering products. Okay, the family collection. So I just want to make sure that you're aware of any clients that are booking the family collection product. We do have in-flight services for families. So there is a dedicated family check-in counter. There's a they'll get priority pre-boarding. They'll get the limo courtesy stroller in Canadian destination, which is fantastic when you're coming back and you've got, you know, clients have their strollers and so on. That little limo courtesy stroller is there that at least you can manage your children as you wait for baggage and so on. And then onboard surprises for kids. Now, one thing we'd say too is any clients who are booking with a family, make sure that they're signing up on our website with Air Transat for the to become a Kids Club member. They're going to get free seat selection for the kids. They're going to get priority baggage handling. And there's a little kit that they get with a beach ball and some items for their vacation in destination as well. Okay, so that's something just to be aware of. Now the family collection itself, we know that all families are unique. So I just want to make sure, as I mentioned, when we segment the collections, so you know you have a family traveling, you're going to look to the family collection product. We have the finest Playa Mujeres up in Cancun on page 291. But what we do amongst the family collection is we break it down because we know every family is different. So you've got you know, parents traveling with young children. You've got parents traveling with teens. You've got big families. So maybe it's a family of 4 or 5 or more. You've got multi-generational families where maybe the grandparents and parents and grandkids are all traveling together. Single parents. And you know, children with what we call like little fish, like infants and so on. So we break down our family collection amongst the different types of family that travel as well. Okay, so with those advantages though, any of the hotels, like the finest Playa Mujeres, you know, it's going to fall under that single parent and little fish category. And the reason why we've partnered here with Excellence under the family collection for this resort in particular is that there's a kids club. They're going to have a double, triple, quadruple, and adjoining rooms available, children's entertainment, kid-friendly facilities, and several pools, including a children's pool. So it's very important that those items are there to make sure that it will be suitable for a family traveler. Then we have our adults collection. And again, I'm only pointing out the collections where we have specific Excellence properties. So we have the Excellence Punta Cana on page 211, and we have the Excellence Playa Mujeres again on page 280. Okay, so that those 2 hotels there suitable for any adults-only clients. Clients going away, you know, we just talked about family. These are clients who are not obviously traveling with families and don't want to be near families on their vacation. Kids jumping into the pool, splashing them on the pool side, making lots of noise and so on. So we've got over 35 resorts in 6 countries here, but really the focus here is 4.5 and 5-star resorts. But really it's all about offering a relaxing style of vacation. They're going to have spa facilities. They're going to have a la carte restaurants. Really they're catering to an adults only environment. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. With the 3 different collections that we've got the Excellence properties. Okay, we have a specific Bonbon offer, and sorry, I'm just covering the Transat product. I'll pass it over to Anna to go into detail on these resorts, but we do have a specific offer here with Excellence. You're going to earn 5 times Bonbon on any of the Excellence Group luxury resort hotels and resorts in Cancun, Riviera Maya, and Punta Cana. Okay, it's for any bookings made between March 1st to the 31st. So we've got a little bit of time left. That's why I wanted to make sure I was putting this up here for any last minute. But it's for all departures until April 30th. Okay, so really a last minute offer there if you're collecting your Bonbon points. Now, we do group travel, of course, and we partner up, of course, with Excellence as a destination for groups. We have over 25 years of experience, but a few of those different offers we're offering on the groups promos at the moment. Your price drop guarantee. You'll see special savings and advantages for groups of 10 or more. We've got our Groups Max offer and unlimited Bonbon on groups. That's something new. We used to offer limited Bonbon, but now it's unlimited. Our sales team in Ontario and Atlantic Canada last week and for the next 2 weeks is out talking about groups. We are doing a group splits. So any of you on the phone may have seen some of our staff who are out visiting your offices on a group splits to really go over all the offers that we have currently. Keep this in mind there for the groups. Some of the promotions that we currently have on, if you book by April 30th, you're saving up to $400 per couple, plus the 8 passenger we're offering is the 1 in 8. Okay, so it's a passenger traveling free. Also booking by April 30th with the Groups Max Advantages. On select hotels, you'll see offers there with private transfers, separate group check-in at the hotel, complimentary room upgrades for the group leader, welcome drinks, and more. We have the book by August 31st in the center of the flyer there for wedding groups. We're offering a promo there for no deposit for up to 30 guests, a $500 future travel voucher, $100 excursion credit, complimentary option plus, and reserved compartment on board Air Transat flights for the wedding gown and the complimentary airport lounge access. Various ongoing offers, you'll see reduced deposit down to $150. A real good advantage is selling above your block. It's about 60% above your block. And the group's price promise, the reduced cost for seat assignment and 50% discount on excess baggage fees on request. Now, also book by April 30th on the Bonbon rewards. You'll get 3 times on any groups hotels that fall under the Group Max, 5 times on select hotels, and the price match earns you $50 in Bonbon or more. And you'll also earn free seats. If you book 100 or more passengers, you get 2 free seats, and book 200 passengers, you get 4 seats. Okay, I'm going to turn it now over to Anna, and I'll be back again to answer any specific questions if you had any. Thank you.
Hi, Dan. Thank you very much, and thank you to all of our partner agents for assisting to this webinar in which you will learn more about Excellence Group Luxury Hotels and Resorts. My name is Anna, as Dan was mentioning, and I am part of the BDM team. So for anything that you need, you will have my contact at the end of the webinar. You can email me your questions or clients coming here. Whatever you need from Excellence, I will be very glad to help you. So just let me share my screen here. I'm sorry, I'm trying to put this.
Hi, Anna. That's okay.
Hi.
I think you're just having trouble sharing the screen to make it the full screen. You know what? Actually, Anna, why don't you try to skip ahead to yours, and while we're waiting, Dan, there's a question for you. Did you want to answer it now?
Sure.
Is that okay? So the question is, airport lounges in Canada give Transat Luxury Collection free VIP entrance.
Yeah, so that's, well, you're getting the option plus, so then you're getting the access to the VIP lounge.
Great. And is that in Toronto and all the airports that Transat serves in Canada?
Not all. It's select airports where we actually have the lounge.
Okay, great. And is there a place on your website where travel agents can get access to that list?
Yeah, or through reservations, of course, inside sales. They'll definitely assist with that. Okay, great. Yeah, I didn't kind of mention, it would probably be worth the fact that I've stayed at some Excellence. I was there in May. We hosted a FAM actually for some Western agents from Western Canada, and we saw the Excellence Riviera Maya, we saw the Excellence Playa Mujeres, walk through the Beloved. So you have the Beloved, the Excellence, and the Finest Playa Mujeres, all in that same complex up north of Cancun and Playa Mujeres. So Playa Mujeres, I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, but that's the area north of Cancun. So you've sort of got that in the north, Cancun, and then in the south, Riviera Maya. But the Playa Mujeres area is a really up and coming, sort of less touristy area. The beaches up there were absolutely phenomenal. We actually stayed at the Finest resort for 2 nights, and everything was new. It was nice, huge, spacious rooms. Actual liquor and beer like in your room. Everything about the resort, the food, the service. I was really, really impressed with it. But I can't say enough about like the white sand beaches up there were phenomenal. And I like that it was a little bit shallower as well, in that when you walked out to, I could walk out, I'm 6'3", and I could walk quite a distance without actually ever getting up too far over my chest really. So again, when we talk about our family collection and the Finest Playa Mujeres, great for people with little ones because it is a little shallower. And even older clients who don't, they want to go in the ocean, but they don't want to be in the deep waters and so on. So that's a little tip I always like to point out about that area up there. But again, the excellence, even Riviera Maya, fabulous resorts. I check them off as sort of my go-to ones when I talk about that. And great experience, even from the Finest and Excellence Playa Mujeres. The fact that you've got Isla Mujeres so quick, I always like to talk about the fact that you can get off resort. Yeah, you're not in Cancun, but you can get off resort and do a little day trip, take the ferry over to the island. Lots to do up around that area. So just my little 2 cents, my own personal experience. But I'm going to pass it back to Anna now. I think she's ready to go.
Yeah, thank you, Dan. Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry for that technical problems. So in this webinar, as I was mentioning, you will learn more about Excellence Group Luxury Hotels and Resorts. First of all, our corporate name is called Excellence Group Luxury Hotels and Resort. Within it, we have 3 different brands. So it all depends on what your clients are looking for. We have our Excellence Resort that is perfect for an adult-only getaway. We have 2 properties in Cancun and 2 in Punta Cana. One of these in Punta Cana will be open this year. I will tell you more details in the presentation. If your clients are looking for an experience of all ages, we have our very modern and luxurious property that open also for families. This one is called Finest Playa Mujeres, and it is located in Playa Mujeres in Cancun in a very private area. Now, if your clients are looking for an upgraded experience, we have our beloved hotel, also located in Playa Mujeres, Cancun, in a very private area. Beloved Playa Mujeres focus on wellness, relaxation, romance. It's very exclusive and personalized. So as I was mentioning, if your clients want an adult-only experience, Excellence Resort, an experience for all ages is Finest Playa Mujeres, and a boutique experience, Beloved Hotels. What do our hotels offer? All of them are beachfront all-inclusive luxury. I mentioned we have 4 in Cancun, and then we have the 2 in Punta Cana. We specialize on romance, and with the opening of Finest, we also specialize on groups of all ages. We have American standards and preferences with a local flavor, expansive and elegant suites. So you will see that the smallest suite at Finest, for example, is 800 square feet. So it's a very large size of room. We have special suite features for an upgraded experience. For the ones that already know, we have our Excellence Club section. So I will tell you the benefits that they have. We have our international gourmet dining, including unlimited lobster, no reservations at any of our restaurants, and we also have premium brand liquors throughout the resort. As we focus on relaxation, we have a world-class spa at each and every of our properties. And it is important for you that we don't have timeshare, resort credits, or hidden fees. The culinary experience at all of our properties is very gourmet. We have plenty of options for your clients. We have a Mexican, Italian, a trattoria. We have French restaurant, Oriental with teppanyaki tables. We have sports bar, steakhouse, and important to mention, lobster included. Plus, at each and every of the restaurants, we have vegetarian menu and gluten-free menu. Plus, room service 24 hours. As we mentioned, we focus on romance. So we have honeymoon and anniversary packages that can be complimentary with no minimum stay required. So we are just needing that your clients are celebrating their anniversary or honeymoon in the same dates that they are traveling with us. Plus, we have our free wedding package that is available for symbolic or legal ceremonies. We focus on romance and also on relaxation. So at each and every property, we have a very big spa. On the ground floor, we have the hydrotherapy circuit, and then upstairs, we have the treatment rooms. So plenty of couples and individual massage. Perfect and ideal to have just 1 day or 2 days at the spa, getting there, relax. Hydrotherapy circuit is included with the treatments. So your clients will spend like maybe 2 hours or 3 hours of the day inside the spa. It is called One Spa at Finest Resorts, the Beloved Spa at Beloved Hotels, and Millet Spa at Excellence Resorts. So I will talk you a little about Excellence Resort. As I mentioned, we have 2 properties in Cancun, 2 in Punta Cana, and we focus on adults-only experience. So, Excellence Playa Mujeres won #1 in TripAdvisor in all Mexico last year. We have our Excellence Riviera Cancun that last year we also did some enhancement to the rooms. We have the addition of more 2-story rooftop terraces that are the favorite types of room of the client. We also have our Excellence Punta Cana, very romantic and with Caribbean spa, well known for the best adult experience. And we will have our Excellence El Carmen, the new property that will be opening in Punta Cana. It will be very modern and will have the same standards as the other Excellence Resort with luxury and romance. We have our upgraded experience inside the Excellence Resort, and it is called Excellence Club. So what is the difference between Excellence Club and the other categories? Well, club members have private check-in, check-out, they have private concierge, also private beach and pool areas, plus a lounge with snacks and beverage all day long. Plus, inside of the room, we have upgraded amenities. We have Bulgari brand inside in the toiletries, and upgraded bottles of liquor. So the minibar inside our resort has 5 bottles of liquor in all of the rooms, but Excellence Club members have upgraded bottles of liquor. This is the new property that we will open. I was mentioning is called Excellence El Carmen. The grand opening is the 1st of September of 2016. So we are 100% sure it will be open for this day. You can start booking and take advantage of the promotions that we are offering. Excellence El Carmen will be beachfront resort in Punta Cana. It will have 500 rooms. So you can see that it's not very big property, it's not small, it's a perfect size for everybody. So your client can walk from the lobby to the pool, to the restaurants, everything is within distance. They won't have to take a card or anything. The smallest room will be 800 square feet, so again, it's a very large size of room. All of the rooms will have a jacuzzi and a balcony. And then we will have different types of room, like for example, the junior suite, the swim-up suite, we have the honeymoon suite, and the favorite is the 2-story rooftop terrace with plunge pool. Then inside the hotel, we will have 12 restaurants. As I mentioned, we have plenty of options, Mexican, Italian, French, Oriental, Indian cuisine also. No reservations, no restrictions, and no limitations in the restaurant, plus 16 bars with premium brand liquors throughout the properties. Now, Finest. As I mentioned, Finest is our second brand of Excellence Group Luxury Hotels and Resorts. It's perfect for all type of clients. It's very modern, very elegant, very luxurious. It is located in Playa Mujeres in Cancun in a very private area, private and secure area. Inside Finest, we have 450 rooms. So again, everything will be within distance in this resort. It's perfect for couples, families, and individuals seeking for a high-end experience. We also have an we have a kids club inside the property, so plenty of options for entertainment for the children and also plenty of options for entertainment for adults. We have our upgraded experience here, so inside the hotel, we have our club section. One club section is called Excellence Club and the other is called Finest Club. The Excellence Club section is the adults-only part inside the property. So, for example, this property is perfect for any type of group or wedding, so the bride and the groom can be in the adults-only experience while the rest of the guests are concentrated in the rest of the property. So they are in the same hotel, but they are not as close as they can be. Excellence Club members have the same benefits as I mentioned at Excellence Resort. They have private check-in, check-out, the concierge, the private lounge, a private restaurant inside the lounge, plus upgraded amenities inside the room. Plus Excellence Club and Finest Club members have a better view. Now, Beloved Hotel is our third brand. This is perfect for couples that are looking for a romantic and intimate getaway. This hotel is very boutique. We have 109 rooms. The smallest size of the room is 960 square feet, so it is a small resort with very large size of rooms. It's very private and very holistic. We have oil essences everywhere around the property. This hotel is also perfect for clients that want just to be away from the noise, very relaxed and very romantic. It's also located in Playa Mujeres in the very private area that I was mentioning. So inside of Playa Mujeres, we have three hotels. We have Excellence Playa Mujeres, we have Finest Playa Mujeres, and we have Beloved Playa Mujeres. But we don't exchange benefits among them. So each hotel has its own clients. So we recommend that if you have a group or a wedding, you concentrate the guests in the same hotel. Because if we have guests in another hotel, they will have to pay a day pass to assist to the wedding. So our recommendation is to concentrate all of the guests in the same property. I want also to remind you to take advantage of the Bonbon points that Dan was mentioning with Transat and Excellence Group, and we are offering it for bookings at Excellence Riviera Cancun, Excellence Punta Cana, Beloved Playa Mujeres, and Finest Playa Mujeres. And since we have luxury product, please also take advantage of the EVs and promotions for this summer and for the grand opening of Excellence El Carmen. So at Excellence, all-inclusive luxury is more than a goal. It's more than a label, and excellence is more than a goal. It is who we are every day, every night, for every guest. Thank you very much for listening, and I look forward to answering all of your questions.
Thank you, Anna, for your presentation. Dan, are you there?
Yep.
Oh, great. Okay. At this time, if anybody has any questions for Dan or Anna, can you please type them in the chat box? It looks like somebody's just typing something right now. Just so everybody knows, after the webinar, we'll send out a recording of the webinar to everybody, as well as Dan and Anna's contact information if they have any questions. And if there's any other information that you'd like, you can feel free to contact them directly. Here's one question for Anna. Can Excellence guests have exchange privileges at other Excellence resorts? They give the example of Playa, I'm going to pronounce this incorrectly, Playa Mujeres and Riviera Cancun.
No, we don't have exchange privileges. So each hotel, its own clients. If they want to go to another hotel, even if it's Excellence, they have to pay a day pass.
Okay, great. And the day pass can be arranged at the resort at the time when they arrive?
Exactly. The day pass will depend on the availability of the occupancy of the resort in that moment. Great. So if we are like a very high occupancy, the day pass won't be available.
Okay. Great. Does anybody else have any other questions?
And there was one there, Emily, just about the new Excellence in Punta Cana. And if it will be available through Transat, she has a group of 14 looking for October. So yeah. And when is the final open date on that?
The grand opening is the 1st of September of 2016.
Right. Okay. So it should be loaded in our system with the rest of the product for next year. So yeah, just inquire with the groups department, and even if it's getting that ready ahead of time, just make that inquiry through your groups department.
Okay, great. Thanks, Dan.
That's from Deborah.
Great. There also there was a question about getting Anna's contact information. Anna, did you want to? Can you say your email right now, and then I'll also share it in the thank you email.
Okay. Yeah, of course. My email is sales, and then number 3, sales3 at grupoexcellence.com. Grupo, G-R-U-P-O, excellence.com.
Great, and we're typing that in the chat box right now too, so for Christy, so she can always copy and paste that if she wants to send you an email right away.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, Anna, you'll be able to answer. I just wanted, sorry, Emily, just to expand on, well, Deborah said she'll email you, but it might be a good one just to bring up with the rest of the group. So regarding that group of 14 for the new Excellence in Punta Cana, group of 14, but they do want to be able to party a little bit. So maybe in terms of that new Excellence in Punta Cana, I mean, good resort for people who want lots of activity and nightlife and a bit of a party scene. I mean, it sounds like a little bit, probably not the entire time, but maybe you can expand on that, Anna?
Yeah, we will have also lots of activities, and we have the sports bar, we will have a disco, so yeah, we have entertainment at night, there is a theater also, so in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, we have plenty of options for entertainment.
Oh, great, so that's great, and Dan, thank you for bringing that up, because I'm sure everybody else would benefit from that. Does anybody else have any other questions for Dan or Anna? Okay, so, here's a question. Where is the new Excellence property in Punta Cana in relation to the original one?
So going from the airport, it's closer, the new one. So Excellence Punta Cana from Excellence El Carmen will be around like maybe 10 minutes away. Okay, well that looks like we've answered all the questions. And I just want to thank everybody for participating in the webinar today, and thank you to Transat and Excellence. Like I said before, we'll be sending out a recording of the webinar that you can share with people, with your colleagues, and everybody's contact information. So thank you again for participating, and we look forward to any feedback that you have too.
All right, thanks everyone.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.